High up in the snowy mountains, where the wind howled and the snow sparkled like diamonds, lived two big cats, a lynx and a snow leopard. The lynx, named Lila, was small but very clever. Lila had thick, spotted fur to keep her warm and tufted ears that looked like tiny feathers. She was quick on her feet and loved to leap from rock to rock, chasing after snowflakes. On the other side of the mountain lived Soren, the snow leopard. Soren was large and strong, with a long, fluffy tail that helped him balance on the steep cliffs. He had beautiful white and gray fur, covered in dark rosettes. Soren was quiet and graceful, moving through the snow like a shadow. He was known as the king of the mountains because of his strength and wisdom. One cold morning, the sun rose, casting a golden light across the snowy peaks. Lila the lynx was out hunting, looking for her breakfast. As she leapt across a boulder, she spotted something far off in the distance, Soren, the snow leopard, resting on a large rock. Lila's eyes narrowed. "Why does Soren get to rest on the highest rock?" she grumbled. "I'm quick and clever too. I deserve to be up there." Without thinking, Lila bounded up the mountain, heading straight for Soren. The snow crunched under her paws as she climbed higher and higher. When she finally reached the top, she found Soren lying peacefully, his eyes half closed as he soaked up the morning sun. "Hey, Soren!" Lila called out, her voice sharp. "Why do you get to rest on this rock? You're not the only big cat in these mountains, you know." Soren opened one eye and looked at Lila calmly. "Good morning, Lila," he said softly. "What brings you up here so early?" "I want to rest on this rock too," Lila declared. "You're always on the best spots. It's not fair." Soren sat up slowly, his long tail curling around his paws. He looked at Lila, who was panting from her climb. "I see," he said. "You believe it's unfair that I rest here. But tell me, Lila, why do you think you deserve this spot?" Lila puffed out her chest. "I'm fast and clever, and I work hard every day," she said proudly. Soren nodded, his eyes gentle. "Yes, you are very clever, and you're one of the quickest animals in these mountains. But have you ever stopped to think about why I rest here, or why the other animals respect me?" Lila frowned and tilted her head. "Well, because you're strong," she guessed. Soren smiled. "It's not just about strength, Lila," he explained. "It's about how I treat the other animals. I respect their space and their needs. I listen when they speak, and I help when they need it. That's why they look up to me." Lila's ears drooped a little. She hadn't thought about that. She realized that while she was busy thinking about herself, she hadn't been showing respect to Soren or the other animals. "I'm sorry, Soren," Lila said quietly. "I didn't mean to be rude. I just wanted to prove that I'm important too." Soren's eyes softened, and he reached out with his big paw, gently patting Lila's head. "You are important, Lila," he said kindly. "Every animal here has something special about them. But respect isn't something we take, it's something we earn by showing kindness and understanding to others." Lila felt a warm feeling spread through her chest. "Thank you, Soren," she said, smiling up at him. "I think I understand now." Soren nodded and moved over a bit, making space on the rock. "Why don't we share this spot today?" he suggested. "The sun feels wonderful, and it's always better when we enjoy it together." Lila's face lit up, and she hopped onto the rock next to Soren. They sat side by side, watching the sun rise higher into the sky, painting the mountains in shades of pink and gold. From that day on, Lila treated Soren and the other animals with more respect. She learned that everyone in the mountains had their own strengths and that respecting others made the whole community stronger. And so, the lynx and the snow leopard became great friends, teaching the animals of the snowy mountains that true respect is the key to harmony and friendship. The end.